In the often turbulent world of high finance, certain names command undeniable respect. Michael Platt is one such name. He is the principal architect behind BlueCrest Capital Management, a firm that became one of Europe's largest and most formidable hedge funds. Nestled in the discreet financial hub of Geneva, Switzerland, with significant presence in London, BlueCrest carved out a reputation for extraordinary success. Sharp intellect, relentless ambition, and almost uncanny ability to read the complex language of the global markets. Michael Platt is not your typical headline-grabbing billionaire. He prefers the shadows to the spotlight, allowing his firm's performance to do the talking, he says. And talk it has. At its peak, BlueCrest managed over $35 billion in assets, a staggering sum that placed it in the very top tier of the hedge fund industry. The story of Michael Platt begins not in the gleaming towers of London's Square Mile, but in the more modest surroundings of Preston, Lancashire. Born in 1968, his upbringing was far removed from the world of international finance he would later come to dominate. His grandmother, a savvy and influential figure in his early life, first sparked his interest in the world of investment. She was an active investor in the stock market and shared her passion with her grandson. Young Michael was captivated by the idea that one could make money through careful study and intelligent decision-making. He famously received shares in a British trucking company called BRS as a gift, and watched with keen interest as its value grew. His grandmother's lessons were foundational. She taught him not just about picking stocks, but about the importance of patience, understanding the underlying business, and having the courage of one's convictions. It was an apprenticeship served not in a trading house, but at the kitchen table in Preston, laying the groundwork for the disciplined approach that would later make him billions. To turn his passion into a profession, Michael Platt knew he needed a world-class education. He set his sights on the prestigious London School of Economics. At the LSE, he was immersed in rigorous academic theories that underpin global markets, absorbing complex models and historical precedents. Upon graduating, Platt was immediately recruited by one of Wall Street's titans, J.P. Morgan. He joined the firm in 1991, stepping onto the fast-paced, high-stakes trading floor in London. He started in the bank's nascent derivatives business, a complex and rapidly growing area of finance. It was here his sharp, analytical mind truly shone. He wasn't just executing trades. He understood the intricate mechanics of financial instruments. Platt's rise through the ranks was meteoric. His talent was clear to his superiors. Quantitative skill, market intuition, and an unflappable temperament. By just 28, he was appointed to lead the bank's trading operations for all of Europe, a role that underscored the firm's faith in him. By the turn of the millennium, Michael Platt was ready for a new challenge. Alongside his J.P. Morgan colleague, William Reeves, he made the bold decision to launch his own venture. In the year 2000, BlueCrest Capital Management was born. They started with a relatively modest sum, but they had something far more valuable. A stellar reputation, deep market knowledge, and a clear vision. From the outset, BlueCrest was different. While many hedge funds chased fleeting trends, Platt and Reeves focused on a systematic and rigorous approach. Their expertise lay in fixed income arbitrage and relative value strategies, seeking to profit from small, temporary pricing discrepancies between related securities. For example, buying one bond and selling another similar security, locking in small, low-risk profits that, when magnified with leverage, could become substantial. Platt believed markets, while generally efficient, were not perfectly so. BlueCrest built sophisticated systems to hunt for these opportunities across the globe. What truly set BlueCrest apart was its relentless emphasis on risk management. Every position scrutinized, every potential downside modeled. The early years of BlueCrest were marked by impressive growth. The firm's strategies delivered steady, non-correlated returns that institutional investors craved. Pension funds, endowments, and sovereign wealth funds entrusted Platt with their capital, and the firm's assets swelled into a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. The true test came with the global financial crisis of 2008. As markets went into meltdown and institutions collapsed, many hedge funds suffered devastating losses. BlueCrest, however, produced one of its best ever years. The firm's main fund reportedly returned a remarkable 54% in 2008, cementing Platt's status as a trading legend. In the aftermath, as investors sought managers who had proven their mettle, capital poured into BlueCrest at unprecedented rates. By 2013, the firm's assets had peaked at an astonishing $35 billion, making it one of the largest hedge funds on the planet. This period saw BlueCrest expand strategies and global footprint, building teams to tackle new markets while maintaining Platt's core discipline principles. By 2015, increased regulatory scrutiny and growing fee pressure from institutional investors made managing tens of billions for thousands of clients massively complex. Michael Platt, ever the pragmatist, decided it was time for a radical change. In a move that stunned the financial world, Platt announced that BlueCrest would be returning all external client capital, some $8 billion, and converting into a private partnership, focusing exclusively on managing personal wealth of Platt, his partners, and select employees. The rationale was compelling. Freed from pressure to deliver steady returns for risk-averse clients, they could take more risk, pursue aggressive strategies, and hold positions longer. Freed from marketing and client relations, the firm's traders could focus entirely on what they did best: trading the markets. This transformation has proven extraordinarily successful. Since going private, BlueCrest has generated spectacular returns, far exceeding its public fund performance. The decision was a masterstroke, allowing Platt to build a private financial kingdom where his capital and philosophy could be deployed without compromise. Despite immense wealth and influence, Michael Platt has cultivated a remarkably low public profile, relocating from London to the discreet environment of Geneva. His lifestyle is one of quiet luxury, centered around his passions rather than public display. One of Platt's greatest passions is contemporary art. He is considered one of the world's most significant collectors. His collection includes works by Jean-Michel Basquiat, Andy Warhol, and Gerhard Richter, providing a counterpoint to the quantitative rigor of his professional life. Platt is also a significant philanthropist, focusing on education. He has maintained strong ties with LSE, funding scholarships for underprivileged students. He is known as a dedicated family man, fiercely protective of their privacy, having built a life in Geneva away from intrusive fame. The culture at BlueCrest was a direct reflection of Platt's philosophy. A pure meritocracy where only performance mattered, creating an intense, high-stakes environment. Success was handsomely rewarded, while failure had swift consequences, attracting ambitious traders eager to prove themselves. Platt's management style was famously hands-on, especially regarding risk. He acted as chief risk officer, with real-time view of the firm's biggest positions. He was known for the quiet, firm intervention to cut losing trades, not micromanagement, but enforcing discipline to prevent catastrophic losses. Hiring top talent was cornerstone. Platt sought traders who shared his disciplined, analytical mindset, creating a true multi-manager platform. This ecosystem was built on mastering risk through superior management, combining lowly correlated strategies with strict stop losses and diversified talent. Michael Platt's legacy is multifaceted and profound. He will be remembered as one of the greatest traders of his generation, earning a permanent place in the hedge fund pantheon. His emphasis on process and discipline helped professionalize an industry once seen as a wild frontier, inspiring new generations of systematic traders. Since taking BlueCrest private, his focus shifted from managing client assets to compounding his own vast fortune, remaining a formidable trading entity. Free to pursue high-conviction opportunities, this private chapter may be his most profitable yet, solidifying him as one of the world's most successful private investors. Ultimately, the story of Michael Platt is a lesson in ambition, discipline, and adaptation. A boy from Preston who mastered global finance through intellect and relentless hard work. His legacy is not just the billions he has made, but the example he set. Quiet competence, unwavering discipline, and the mastery of risk in pursuit of extraordinary success. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button And if you want to see more videos like this and stay updated on all things numerical and financial, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below about any mathematician, scientist, or hedge fund manager you would like to see featured in the next video. Thanks again, and until next time. Stay calculating, my friends.